doing, Click World fam, YouTube gang. So I came across a video basically showing the live, what I would call live feeds, for argument's sake, of Hurricane Melissa, right? So expecting already that we would have been quite a devastating hurricane, being that it's category 5. But this video, right, the video that I showed at the beginning, it's more looking like a tornado, right? And before the hurricane hit, I was watching one of the American broadcasters, weather reporters. Basically they were saying that there might be a tornado watch or something out for some part down the western end, which actually got the brunt of the hurricane, right? So this basically screams weather modification, right? And I've learned about HAARP, HAARP, which a lot of people have been speculating and been suspicious that they are basically causing, or the cause of, a lot of these earthquakes and hurricane ramping up in these recent times, right? So I went ahead, even though I have video evidence which I'll show, so it might be a lengthy video. I won't do too much talking, just stay till the end and it will definitely make sense at the end, right? Because I have a lot of video evidence. Remember, it's just for entertainment purposes. Do your own research. So I went ahead and asked ChatGPT, is HAARP causing hurricanes, right? So we know that ChatGPT is going to give us the basic whatever they feed into it, right? Whatever it can find out. They won't give us the conspiracy, contrary, like the type of things that we are on, basically. So I just asked it that, and it said HAARP stands for High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. It's a research facility originally funded by the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and the University of Alaska. It's located in Tacoma, Alaska. All right, so even from the jump, we see that it being funded by the U.S. Air Force, Navy in particular, and it says University of Alaska, but the U.S. Air Force and Navy, we can assume that it's possible. There's some possibility of it being used as a weapon or research, because remember, this is a testing facility, you know. So I don't know if they plan to stop, which of course they're supposed to know that it causes, right? Because any fool can tell you, based on what I'll read, that this would cause climate and weather effects, right? So ChatGPT says, in simple terms, HAARP is a large scientific instrument made up of many antennas that send powerful radio waves into a layer of the atmosphere called the ionosphere, which is high above us, where solar radiation and charged particles exist. Keep this in mind as I will play a video where they tell you that they actually charge up the red particles to create bigger droplets. Okay? It goes on and says the main goal of HAARP is to study how the atmosphere behaves and how it affects things like radio communications, especially for long distance signals, GPS systems, and radar and the satellite signals. I can see the military researching things like that. All right. So it goes on and says, when HAARP transmits energy into the ionosphere, it can temporarily heat up small areas, allowing scientists to observe how the region reacts, kind of like tapping the sky to see how it responds. Some people have claimed HAARP can control the weather or cause earthquakes, but there's no scientific evidence that it can do that. How would we regular people know when the people that's privy to it evidence or knowing, it wouldn't tell us. All right, continuing. It doesn't produce enough power to affect the weather or Earth's crust. It's mainly a tool for atmospheric and communication research. All right, we're going into the video, okay? The research turned up that the system transmits energy into a region of the sky, specifically the ionosphere, for observation. We know that scientists, if they're testing on a device, such as this, right, and there's an anomaly, just for instance, a category 4 or an earthquake, telling from the way they work, right? Wouldn't you think that they would ramp it up to see how far they can go or how powerful their device or tool is? Isn't that the point or aim behind such research or testing? Okay? And if you heat up the atmosphere, ionosphere, any fool can tell you that the weather or climate will be affected. So as I go into the video, please like the video, push the info into the algorithm, and subscribe for more. Share this to someone as well.
Out in the middle of nowhere sits a forest of antennae, causing earthquakes and tsunamis, unimaginable chaos and ruin. Or so the conspiracy theory goes.
Okay, so we talked about this last week, and now we're going to do a deep dive with Davo. Dubai is making it rain in a sweltering desert by zapping clouds with electricity using drones.
Fascinating, isn't it?
So much to ask, but let's take it, and then we'll do a few questions.
Before we talk about what's happening in Dubai, let's talk about cloud seeding in general, because a lot of people, I don't think, understand what cloud seeding is. And this has been going on for decades, by the way. This is not something that's brand new. But traditionally, what cloud seeding is, it involves using aircraft or drones or even some cannons to push silver iodide up high into the clouds. Why silver iodide? Because that has the same crystallized structure as ice. So once it gets up into the clouds, it starts to accumulate ice on it and these large raindrops, which helps, especially in a cloud mass that's not really going to rain. It helps to bring rain and especially snow down.
So it works.
It does work marginally, but the problem with silver iodide through the years has been this, is that they feel it could be harmful to aquatic life. Okay. So over in Dubai, which is what you're seeing here, they took it a different step, and what they basically did, they had a fleet of drones that flew up into cloud cover, and they used electrical charges to force water droplets to combine into larger ones.
So not cloud seeding as we know.
No, they're not using the traditional silver iodide, which takes out the environmental aspect of that, okay? So they're using just electricity to create larger raindrops. Why larger raindrops? Because in Dubai, they only average about 4 inches of rain per year, as most of the rain that falls out of the clouds evaporates. Because it's so hot, it's so dry, and the water molecules are so tiny. So they're trying to stimulate, by using electricity, these droplets to be larger. Hence, they can make it to the ground.
So here's a thing that I didn't know, and I'm just looking at it. This is this website, www.star.nesdis.noaa.gov, blah, 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 blah. Okay? This is a geostationary satellite called GOES. It's number 19, and I've got the lightning mapper filter on it. So these little colorful dots, the green, yellow, and orange, are where lightning strikes. So I was looking at the hurricane that's about to hit Jamaica, but then I noticed this. Look at this. The lightning is the genesis of those cloud banks. When the lightning stops, the cloud banks dissipate. Look at this. Right there. Clear as day. Lightning starts, cloud banks start again. And it's on a loop, that's why the image just jumped. I didn't know lightning could do that. But there it is, right there. You can go check this out on your own.
Watch the pole, watch the pole. Come inside, quick.
it is 2:07. It's 5 minutes to 7. Basically all the ships are gone. We have 2 cars right here that are covered now. This one is on its way as well as that one over there. We never them drown and gone. Yeah, it reached me. Front gate completely gone.
This is the main road where you used to take it to Newcastle site, Middleton Settlement. This is it now. There used to be a house right here, so right on a house used to go right on the corner here, so all like gone. This was the main road. Everything gone. See, the main road used to go so. You used to have some house over here, so every single thing gone.
Hey, it's Glamham. Hurricane Melissa is doing things storms aren't supposed to do. Melissa went from a mild tropical storm to a Cat 5 monster in 24 hours. Winds jumped from 70 to 160 miles per hour, and the Prime Minister of Jamaica said flat out, no infrastructure in the region can withstand a Cat 5. But here's what's strange. Melissa's barely moving. Life science says it's slower than a person walking. When hurricanes crawl like this, rainfall stacks up, which means more floods and landslides. And this is late October, way past hurricane season. Washington Post says only 4% of all hurricanes ever reach Category 5. Well, Melissa just did in record time. Jamaica is no stranger to storms and hurricanes, but Melissa could top them all, not just in strength, but in rainfall and destruction. Jamaica, please follow evacuation orders. I'll see you in the comments. Take care.
See mash up everywhere.
How you do?
Hi, what's up? Everywhere mash up. Yeah, look. Right in I see through the supermarket. Go. I did the eye place here, so it's a pharmacy. Watch here, this a building a gone all to go. Backside then I keep them building this here, no? Me co-worker, I'm at a shop this. I'm a co-worker. Mother shop this. Have mercy. Lord God. Hey. New Walters. My God. Yeah. I pharmacy? I pharmacy. Not mine there. Jesus. Look there. I came them shop yesterday, Signer.
sir. We flappy place.
How we talk about Indian? Didn't
Indian can't one last one.
Indian could have been. Didn't make sense. Hey, what's up, mama? What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You look good. Where's the top gun? See that?
What's on the start?
Wicked history. Judgment. Judgment on earth.
I know. You want like self time.
He gave a road in a driveway, in a water, in a river. One day was the top gun. One of them was the top gun. The shot top gun. Background wicked. Yo! Eh? Alive! Yo, standing man! I want side gun! The backside! I see! Huh? No! My plan can't send them every day. Every day I turn them my phone till Wi-Fi come. The same plan we have can't send them. I'm waiting till Wi-Fi come.
We've been on the road for last like because the hospital mash up. We don't have nowhere. Yes, and see we are trying to get some tarpaulin to see if we can put some on the roof. And the rain coming again. It's terrible. We went through hell last night. I didn't know we would make it.